didn't want to give up on it either.
You don't want to give up on it either, but you sort of want it to be more organic.
Edwards hanging, scoring, plus the foul.
Nicely done.
Hang time.
The double clutch that time. In the Eastern Conference, he had a block against Brooklyn last ball game that was really impressive. You think about his advanced age, like this guy is eating out. They've already given up 4 fast break points, and second chance points as well.
Off glass, automatic.
Yeah. You know, Anthony Edwards is guarding Holiday, but Holiday is guarding Karl Anthony Towns. And that Porzingis matchup, huge.
Celtics led by 5 before this 6-0 run by the Wolves. Edwards downhill, off glass, bucket, and the foul.
The Wolves actually have more points off turnovers than Boston does.
Edwards, the pull-up, good. You talked pregame about the mid-range. Edwards off the rebound, down the lane, the kick out. McDaniels, bullseye.
That's how you do it.
Boy, did he need that one.
In the corner.
Wolves answer a 9-0 Celtics run with 5 straight of their own.
He popped behind that screen like that. He contested. He still drained it.
Alexander Walker with the answer. 54-48. Both teams trading three-point plays. Edwards skying in for the deuce.
Sort of down 4.
By the way, 54 points for the Celtics with Edwards, 17 in this first half. Driving. Oh, the tough finish. 19 for Edwards.
The way that he's able to saloon door a couple of defenders as good as Tatum and Horford. And, I mean, Drew Holiday's stunting it in. You got Porzingis in there. And still.
Holiday will fire off the heel. Long rebound to Edwards. Cleared for takeoff. Plus the foul.
Thought what was going to happen. And to foul him in that situation is just really silly. What a great play by Ant.
Big fella driving. The kick out. Edwards on the move. 2 defenders on him. No problem.
Off the glass, baby. They got matched up with Porzingis. Jaylen Brown tried to come over to help him. I love how he's using the glass. You don't have to be perfect when you use the.
Edwards the rebound. Edwards with 25 tonight. Edwards with 28 tonight. Wolves back on top. Edwards. He has 28. Young fella. Contact. See if a flopping call is made. Edwards over to McDaniels for 3. Cash!
Porzingis was on an island with Ant. Defense collapsed. They've not been guarding Jaden in this game.
Edwards driving the kick out. McDaniels. Boom! Edwards off balance. Bank is open late. Edwards comes out of there with him. Conley wants 3. Cash! Edwards sizing up Horford. Pull up. Got it!
Mid-range.
Another double-double.
Drew Holiday trying to house Mike Conley that time. Mike said no.
Edwards! Yes, sir!
Anthony Edwards. Just incredible. The decision-making, just seizing the moment, and you're seeing history in the making right now.
Edwards spinning, putting it up, and in fuego! Edwards spinning, putting it up, and in fuego!
One thing Steph Curry does is relocate, especially if you got 2 bigs trying to guard him. That's not going to work. Anthony Edwards getting downhill. Putting it up and in. Warriors are still only shooting 41%.
You can tell Clay wants to have a big game. He's really trying to get himself going.
Edwards. And his fingernail foul hurting the Warriors.
And that was off the split action. The defender was there. He had something for him.
Anthony Edwards, what a move there. Oh, man.
Lightning quick tornado.
Edwards answering with the three.
That's that 43% pull-up ball.
Bear comes to set that screen. Edwards on the snake dribble. Anthony Edwards from the foul line. Wow.
That's nice.
And here comes Alexander Walker the other way. Edwards attacking shots and putting it down on him. Shot clock at 7. Edwards rising on the fadeaway.
He knew he had Chris Paul on him.
Edwards thought about that three, but he'll drive instead and get right to the rim.
Yeah, Gobert had a smaller man inside. But at the same way, if someone gets hot, maybe that could be contagious as well.
Edwards taking it the distance after the made free throws. Edwards with the shot clock at 7. Edwards from the foul line.
He's been clutch too. Look, he's talking to the bench.
Edwards has been the closer. 11 in the quarter, make it 13.
He's like, I'm the one.
He's gone for those 50 games. His first game was against Atlanta, and John Collins had a great ball game. What a finish by Rudy.
Patience. Still getting used to his new teammates both on and off the floor in Utah. Mid-range. Horton Tucker lost it on the way to the rim. Towns picks it up. Wolves on the prowl. Edwards wants 3. Money.
What a good start for Minnesota.
McDaniels out there with 2 fouls. We'll see if Kyle Anderson comes off the bench soon. Mid-range again. Edwards starting this game red hot. Conley caught in the air, gives it to Anderson. Edwards using the Gobert screen. Stays hot.
So she's pretty clearly on the line. Pat Frere right there too. I'm surprised he called that a 3.
Horton Tucker, the floater, can't hit, and Gobert clears it.
Ant is in there, so much more defensive rebounding. Minnesota gang rebounding and actually boxing out now. Ant nestles one in.
Largest lead for the Jazz is 3. Naz Reid will check in. Next dead ball. Edwards flying in. Left hand lay. Edwards has only missed 1 shot so far tonight. The pull up off glass. Edwards. Euro. Reverse. Plus the foul. Sensational.
Because he's gotten better at finishing around the rim too. I mean, the way he uses the English that time to spin it off the glass. But the last basket too, at the angle on the right side, kissing it off the glass. And I asked Sport Radar.
How about Towns, Gobert, and Reed out there at the same time as Anthony Edwards.
Minnesota had Utah down as Reed gets the lob. Took that time. Well, pass by Ant from the top of the circle. Thick inside. He's tried to shoot those shots before.
Wolves looking for their 2nd victory in a row ahead of Monday's matchup with Boston. McDaniels outside. Edwards. Boom.
They held Toronto to 97 points. They just could not stop them in transition. A lot of it was offensive inefficiencies, the same ones that happened as Anthony Edwards gets a driving layup there. You know, sometimes you got to learn a hard lesson, and sometimes these coaching points come through.
Oh, the steal. Highlight. Oh, the windmill.
Andrews winding it up, baby. Getting out into the passing lane. Taking that reversal pass and throwing it down. Ant's done this his whole career in the NBA.
They dropped 155 on the Pacers a handful of days ago.
We know what's happened with Kristaps Porzingis as Ant makes an impossible shot. challenge of Maxey is to try to take away something as he's going to get an and one opportunity here. Tobias Harris fouls him on the way to the rim.
Morris has only played about 7 minutes a night so far for Nick Nurse. Getting the start this evening. 3-ball, Edwards, good.
Wolves are lucky to have three bigs that can play so well in pick and roll game, whether it's pick and pop or pick and roll.
Edwards, again.
He's on a heater, baby. He's got 8 already, 3 of 4.
Per game, leading candidate early on for most improved. Edwards inside, another and one opportunity for Ant-Man. See if the team can come alive again. Edwards. Pull up over Morris. Watched by Morris in the corner.
Look at that shell. They're really gap helping, and Ant still beats it.
Doesn't matter for Ant.
If the Sixers were thinking, they would have known that's where he was going.
Edwards, 3-ball.
Oh, that worked out, baby. Big time for Minnesota. Right back at you, J-Mac.
60-52. Edwards, 3 more. Yes, sir.
Boy, this third quarter starting out how the first quarter started. I feel like with Rudy, if he just closes out and squares up.
Oh, back door. Edwards, 2-hand throwdown.
Well, it was going to be dribble handoff action. Melton trying to blow the action up. And that was just a great read by Ant, too. And Mike was in on it. Because once Ant set the hook and he just faked back door, it was just...
Downs the rebound. Crowd loving the defensive effort. Edwards, 3-ball. Cash! As he does a little bit of everything for his teams. Misses the shot there. Quickly ahead. Edwards. Going right at Beverly. Easy lay-in. He's been leading the starters in assists so far this season. Edwards. A pump fake. Mid-range. Connects.
Crowd needs to have that situational awareness to be able to find perimeter jump shooters when he's driving the basketball and they're collapsing.
Edwards knocks that down. It's hard to practice, though. Edwards. Long distance. Hits the tray. 8 on the shot clock for the Wolves. Edwards going to have to make it happen. The pull-up over Wemby. Money.
And that's why Jake McDaniels is so important. And you'd like to see his star rise because right now he's 6th in scoring for Minnesota.
Edwards, left leg. Wow. It's a Gobert screen. Into Gobert. Edwards drawing a crowd and wisely finding Gobert.
One of the ways that San Antonio has been able to stay in the game. 11 second chance points here, but that's the great late pass that time with Rudy. See the trap coming.
Edwards. The pull up, got it to fall. The jersey was held too.
Exactly right.
First 6 years of his career in Cleveland. Edwards, the blow by and the lay-in.
Oh, great. See Anthony Edwards attacking the rim, getting past Brandon, getting to the rim. Good finish on top like that. It was just so dominant.
Oh, great pass, Gobert. The flush and the foul.
You look at his scoring. He's led Minnesota in scoring in every game. You know, so like he's got career highs in all these different categories. But the playmaking that he's been able to do here has been fantastic.
Right on cue.
I mean, his jumper just looks so pure. Every time he loads it up, you think it's going in.
Ooh. Edwards, take off.
Right back at you, man. Times where Karl Anthony Towns will rim run. But he doesn't rim run like Rudy rim runs. Wow, what an explosive move by Anthony Edwards.
Edwards, long range, target practice.
The throwback. Timberwolves uniforms that knocks down the triple. Minnesota. I mean, we got a camera.
You are naming names tonight, partner. You are. Conley, 3-ball, corner pocket.
Oh, yeah, Mikey.
Here comes Edwards the other way, approaching the midway mark of this second quarter. Lob! Oh, the hammer!
Anthony Edwards, man, you're too much, kid. Love to see it.
Thank you, Katie. And you know, Jim, what that reminds me of? There are players who have this reputation of being just so tough and physical, and in his case, nasty, as Karl Anthony Towns knocks down the tray.
Austin Reeves and Anthony Edwards to be the roles that they played.
Body control.
You know what I'm saying?
25% from 3. Edwards on the drive, the kick out. Naz Reid is lonely. Knocks down the tray. 8 assists for Anthony Edwards, who's cleared for takeoff. The throwdown with 43 seconds to go.
Where he was, Edwards just snatches the basketball away from Dyson.
Oh, the steal. Breakaway opportunity. Edwards. 2-hand throwdown.
I've always said this is a basketball state. You know, I think it's a state of hockey. There's no doubt that hockey is very important here. Minnesota, Anthony Edwards is just on it.
I think, you know, the Minnesota Timberwolves, the fan base, the people here, they're very proud people. They're very smart basketball fans.
Oh, highlight, ladies and gentlemen.
Are you kidding me?
Alex Rodriguez after the timeout, but first, another look at Showtime in the Twin Cities.